The community center buzzed with chatter as volunteers hurried to finish setting up for the Veterans Appreciation Banquet. Folding chairs clattered, banners were adjusted for the 5th time, and someone in the back kept testing the microphone despite repeated pleas to stop. Near the check-in table. Maya Khan, a quiet woman in her early 40s with steady eyes and a tired grace, pinned a small silver emblem onto her navy blazer. It was simpler star, no larger than a coin, with an engraved falcon in mid-flight. She smoothed the fabric around it, as if anchoring something heavy. A teenage volunteer noticed the pin as she approached. He squinted at it, leaning slightly forward. That pin looks fake, he muttered, not as quietly as he thought. I've never seen anything like it. The words spread through the small crowd like a dropped glass. A few heads turned. A couple of older veterans looked her over suspiciously. Maya's spine straightened. She didn't respond, but her fingers brushed the pin protectively. A reflex born from too many interrogations, both official and whispered. Who is she? Why wear something so strange? Why pretend to be what she's not? She'd heard all of it before. Tonight, she'd hoped for different. But then the back doors opened, and a sudden hush swept through the room. Colonel James Harrington, retired, respected, and unmistakable with his white mustache and ramrod posture, walked in. The young volunteer snapped a salute so fast he nearly smacked himself in the face. Harrington didn't acknowledge the greeting line. His sharp gaze scanned the room until it found Maya. His weathered features warmed into a rare, genuine smile, the kind that softened the lines of war etched into him. He strode forward, boots clicking like he still wore them on uniformed floors. Sergeant Maya Khan, he greeted, extending his hand. You made it. Conversations froze. Several people exchanged glances. The teenage volunteer blinked rapidly. Sir, I thought it was. The colonel turned to him with a sharpness that made the boys straighten instinctively. Fake. Harrington's voice boomed through the hall. Son, that's the Silver Falcon Unit Commendation. A ripple of confusion spread. Most had never heard of it. Harrington continued. Louder now. Addressing everyone in the room. Only for veterans in the entire world have earned it. 4, and she placed a steady hand on Maya's shoulder, is one of them. The hall fell silent again, but this time in awe, rather than suspicion. He went on, his voice softer yet heavier. It's awarded to those who completed the Falcon Recon mission in operation, so dangerous it was sealed for a decade. It was declassified only last year, or you wouldn't even be allowed to ask about it. People leaned closer unconsciously. Drawn in, Maya led her recon team after their communications failed, Harrington explained. Enemy forces on all sides. No backup, no extraction. 3 rescue helicopters were shot down trying to reach them. He paused, letting the weight settle. She kept 22 soldiers alive for 6 days. He said, no supplies, no contact, just grit, strategy, and willpower. When the mountain fog parted enough for an emergency evac, she walked out carrying the last wounded corporal on her back. Gasps echoed. A veteran in a wheelchair placed a trembling hand over his heart. Someone whispered, my God. Maya looked down, uncomfortable with being at the center of attention. She never told these stories. She never wanted people to look at her and see violence or sacrifice. Harrington, sensing her discomfort, stepped slightly in front of her, the way he always had. Then applause started. First a few claps, then more. Soon the entire hall, sustained, and full of respect. The teenage volunteer's face reddened. He stepped forward, swallowing hard. I'm so sorry, ma'am, he said sincerely. I didn't know. Maya finally lifted her eyes. Her voice, when she spoke, was calm and gentle. Most don't, she replied, and that's okay. Just remember, heroes don't always look like the stories you've heard. Harrington nodded, pride shining through his stern demeanor. She's one of the bravest soldiers I ever commanded, he said firmly. Don't forget her face. For the rest of the evening, people approached Maya with gratitude instead of doubt. Some asked for advice, others for a handshake, but most simply wanted to acknowledge her. And for the first time, that night maybe in a long time, Maya allowed herself a small, genuine, humble smile. A smile earned. A smile finally understood.